Okay, what is going on, everybody? I am back live once again. Yeah, I'm just getting everything set up here. Be watching the wrestling over on NBC. Alright, so I got it on the TV and I can get Powerwash off. I can play Powerwash off of OBS. I just updated it, but I can jump into your game, DJ, and whatever you're playing, or yeah, so I got it over the chat, so I am good to go. Just lighting one up here. Holy shit. Okay, while I'm smoking this, so I didn't do an intro. Oh, I was going to listen to this hilarious skit, this comedian, but I closed the fucking video. By the way, my writing comments now is broken on my profile. I logged on into another profile and tried it, and it works perfectly, but my chat text will not show on the screen. Or my comments, just the comment section of YouTube is broken for me. It works okay on my phone and everything, but it will not work. It's the only thing that doesn't work. Google works fine. The YouTube search works fine. Every text works fine, but in the comments section, it doesn't appear. I can write like an invisible comment, but I can highlight the letters. I can highlight it with my mouse and see what I just typed, but I can't see it. Like, I can't see it when I type it, when it's just normally. It's broken. And I logged into a different account and it worked fine. It's just this profile that I'm using now. That's so annoying. I've never seen anything fuck up like that before. But if I switch it over to light mode, into regular mode, onto a white screen, it works fine. It's just when it's in dark mode, on this profile, and in the comments section, does the text not show. But yet you can see all the comments, and it's a weird glitch, and I can't get rid of it. It is the weirdest thing. It makes no sense. I've even like restarted computer, closed the browsers, like I've tried everything. So if I was to write a comment somewhere, I'd have to go onto my phone and do it, or write a blind comment and then highlight it with my mouse to see if there was any spelling errors. That's just a bitch, just to write a comment. Or I can put it back to light mode, and then I can see everything. Then I can see my text. Let's see if I can find it. Well, I can just open up my history here. Was it this video? Scott Jennings doesn't hold back. Let's see if it's this one.
They should.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here it is. This is funny. This comedian's like roasting the WNBA. He makes some hilarious points. Hold on.
A lot of shopping and purchasing come from women. Women have purchasing power, and women have a lot of leverage in this country. If women really wanted to support women's sports, they'll go watch your games. They'll go buy the tickets. They'll go buy the suites. Women ain't watching that stuff. Women at the WNBA, at the NBA game. They're not the WNBA game.
Look at the WNBA. Dude, nobody in the WNBA got nobody. They have been playing in front of 300 to 400 people a night for a quarter of a century. Not to mention, it's a male-subsidized league. We gave you league. None of you showed up. Where are all the of feminists. That place should be packed with feminists. Faces painted, wearing jerseys, flashing their going nuts like the guys do in the upper deck with their big beard. Am I on the Jumbotron? Am I doing it? None of you went to the games. None of you. You failed them. Not me. Not men. Women failed the WNBA. Ladies, name your top 5 all-time WNBA players of all time. Come on. That's it. Name 5 WNBA teams. Name the WNBA team in your city. You can't do it. You don't give a about them. They play night in and night out in front of nobody. It's a tragedy. Right? And then meanwhile, you look at the Kardashians, they're making billions. You look at those Real Housewives shows, they're making money hand over fist.
So women
make some great points. So the swearing was taken out there, but like women sure as hell not coming out to support the women's basketball league. Women are too busy supporting the Kardashians. That's who they care about. They care about the... No, it's so true. Oh, and I just saw on Twitter fucking trashy-ass Angel Reese is hanging out with Cardi B. Surprise, surprise. She's just... It's like Caitlyn and Angel Reese are both going down just like the worst rabbit holes they possibly can. 2 totally different rabbit holes, 2 really bad. Caitlyn's is worse. Pretty soon Angel Reese is going to have more fans. Because she's got the psychopaths still fans of hers. But now, like, nobody likes Caitlyn. Nobody likes, like, the coward. Like, no one likes the coward, pretty much. Like, yeah, we liked her because she wasn't like these psychopaths. She was representing the normal people. That's why people are let down. Caitlin Clark represented the normal people and like what America really should represent, like a good role model, like not some trashy whore like Angel Reese. That's why we like Caitlin Clark. She's family friendly. She's a good role model to fucking kids. And all that's been thrown out the fucking window. Now you don't want to have your kids anywhere near Caitlin Clark because she's going to go on some kids show one day and tell children that they can be any gender they want. Like, that's what's going to happen. Now they're going to be like, oh, Caitlin Clark, she can now push the weird trans agenda onto children because she's classified as a role model. And yeah, then Caitlin Clark's going to go tell children that they can be a boy or a girl or... and all that shit. So it can be very damaging what she gets into, and it's too bad. Like we really hope she doesn't go down the fucking woke rabbit hole, because then she'll be like a menace. She'll go from being a hero to a goddamn menace to society. Like she'll be. And now the leftist media are propping her up with the insanity, of course. Legend of Nelda, you just watched the King of the Table arm wrestling pay-per-view. Now that's a real sport, non-woke to everyone, had mega shirts. A guy from Canada is #2 in the world. Oh, nice. Canadian arm wrestling. Well, yeah, we're the powerhouse country now. We won gold in both men's and women's hammer throw. Yeah, hell yeah, we're good at fucking arm wrestling. I don't think we ever win those World's Strongest Men, though. That's usually, yeah, we never win those, to my knowledge. Maybe we had, like, a champion 1 year or 2, but, like, yeah, Canada, the powerhouse fucking country. Brock Lesnar's pretty much a Canadian now. He's basically a Canadian. He wears like Canada shirts and everything. He loves it. WSM, World's Strongest Man. Is that what it? Yeah. But you watch the arm wrestling pay-per-view? That's funny. Like, are they like equally strength enough to where they're not like breaking each other's arms and shit? Like, you slam someone's arm fast enough, you can snap their arm. Slap League just seems inhumane. It is inhumane. I don't care if the statistics show that there's been no deaths and yeah, these leagues like Slap League and UFC, you can stop the fight before it gets lethal because it's worse than when you're just repeatedly getting hit in the head rather than just getting fucking blown, hit once, it's just rocking your shit, and then that's it. Now you have time to rest. Like, you're good. Your body can recover. But yeah, repeated hits, they may not be as hard, but repeated hits are way, way worse. I don't know. I don't think I could watch arm wrestling. It's, I'm just not really a big fan of combat sports anymore in general, I guess. I've always hated boxing, and UFC lost their star power. Conor McGregor was their last star, and then that was it. Yeah, pretty much any sport that Caitlyn attempts, I'll definitely watch. And yeah, people are going to be missing out on a pretty historic season because Caitlyn's looking pretty fucking ripped now too. She's been working hard at the gym. And women's arm wrestling is a thing. All right, what did you already invite? I don't know if it's too late now. 12 minutes ago. So I don't know if I can still join because you might not be in the same game or whatever, but right now NBC has an infomercial on. This machine that automatically seals food for you in the plastic bags. What the fuck? I bet you that thing fucking breaks within a week. Can't wait till she bleaches her hair. Caitlyn bleaches her hair. Dave C commented earlier. It's like, oh, I saw Caitlyn in that dress. That's just like that's fucking. I know, despicable for like her character. Again, you wouldn't want a little girl wearing that fucking dress. God, she's got it. Like, it's just. What happened? Like, I used to like when Caitlyn used to show up to the games looking like a second grade teacher. That's what makes her great. I don't know if Jesse Ventura is going to be worth fucking watching because it's not the same Jesse Ventura. And fuck you, Jesse Ventura. Vince McMahon is the man. Only reasons Jesse's coming back is because Vince is gone. Yeah, I remember this house. I like sprayed underneath the steps. And it's an earlier stage, so we don't get the triple beam gun. I'll put a little bit of sound on here. Oh, it's already going. Oh, I can turn down the game audio? Okay. Jesse Ventura's coming back tonight for the first time since he's been gone. Tonight is called Saturday Night Main Event, so it's an homage to the shit they used to do in the 80s, Saturday night on NBC. Yeah, it was back when Jesse Ventura used to do the commentating, so now he's coming back tonight. The first time. And due to legal issues and stuff. That's why Jesse was always in legal battles with the company, so that's why he was gone for so long. Yeah, you noticed Caitlyn got skimpier as the years went on, as time went on. Got corrupted. Starts in 10 minutes. Yeah, what makes these levels big is that you don't get the triple beam. You have to spray the shit out of these areas. Yep, soap is good to use in the story mode for certain surfaces. Which is the, yeah, I don't have any either. You can buy, wait, you can buy them whenever you want. Oh, wait, do you have to unlock the soap or something? It's just got clothing and modifications. Yeah, why am I using like a... It's like, because I'm using your game. I can't get access to my stuff on your game. Your game's like brand new. That's right, you unlock stronger power washers. Yeah, like, you've got no money, so that's why we're using like these shitty power washers. I was wondering why, like, even the green sprayer isn't even doing as good as a job as it normally does. I forgot. It's been a while since I played the story mode. Yep, I'm stuck using your crappy equipment. So this is like hardcore power wash. We're like using like cheap power washers and we're spraying the whole house. I remember this level took me a little while. I think I did this one by myself. Probably took me like a whole afternoon. Yep, I know. I sure as hell have more money than $8,000. So I don't think any of my shit gets carried over. A couple minutes. WWE's lame event. And the infomercial was hilarious. It ended in like a... It ended in a message like, we're not responsible if due to the quality of this product. And they say it like really fast right at the end of the show. NBC is not responsible for the quality of this product. What's up, Sean Bernard? What's up, Dave C? This is brutal. Doesn't have to have the new age superstars. We just have holograms of the old wrestlers. That'd be better. It's like nobody cares. Nobody cares about any of these wrestlers. Okay, some gay guy in a leather jacket with a purple shirt on against some gay bartender. Two midgets walking down to the ring. People are gonna be watching like those aren't wrestlers. They're holding belts. They look like two marks walking into the arena. And who's this guy? Gunther? Some skinny fucking ugly guy? Looks like he should be playing on the Washington Wizards. Like who cares? You have big stupid ears and okay, where's the stars? You're supposed to have like a star. That's your star, old Jesse Ventura. He's your only relevant name. You haven't made any stars. And the biggest pop is for Jesse Ventura, of course. Finn Balor and JD McFucking Fungo, whatever his name is, McFunko Pop. They look like two marks going to watch a wrestling show and they got their stupid belts. That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Like, I'm not going to be able to watch the show. I'm just going to get angry at it. I fucking hate wrestling now. This is going to be an insult to Saturday night's main event. I forgot to warn that I'm going to hate this. I'm going to hate watching this. I'm at breaking point when it comes to this trash WWE. The only good thing is no Michael Cole. Thank God. Thank God, no Michael Cole. Oh, so there's a plus. And they're doing like their interview. They're doing their early like they're shooting it to the side like they used to back in the day. Remember, that's like the same stage they had $1 Million Man swat the basketball away from the black kid, and iconic moments like the Warrior telling Queen Sherry to get down on her knees. Remember that? That was done on like that stage that they were just on. So that is retro. This isn't retro having Pat McAfee. And let me guess, it's fucking Cole and McAfee. No. Can't we get a break from these two? Why is Pat McAfee's hair like gray as a mule? Hey, like Michael Cole sucks and Pat McAfee's just Mr. Fake Enthusiasm. It's like McAfee's just like the king of like nonsensical hype word salad. You could just tell he's faking it. Like he's not genuinely. He just knows how to just put on a show. He's a performer, and he just puts together like just hypes people up in the most generic way. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but like it's just. He's a football guy. He's not a wrestling guy. What's up, K2? How do houses get that dirty? Yeah, when people comment on the game, it's like, it's like, what happened? Did like a volcano erupt or something? I used to question it too. It's like, how come the other houses aren't? I'd always just make believe like, oh, a volcano erupted or something. This house never got cleaned. They were on vacation. Yeah, nothing would ever be this dirty, I know. And we're using the crappiest power washers in the game. Well, yeah, this one I'm using is like the next one that you buy. So if we had the triple beams, like this mission would probably be done by now. Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. Okay, well, Drew McIntyre should win this match in about just give him your finisher and then 1, 2, 3 because like in real life McIntyre would just it wouldn't even be a fight. It would just be the most brutal ass kicking ever. So I expect to see something similar here because I don't expect the show to insult my intelligence. So as a casual viewer, I'm like, wow, well this will be a quick like jobber match. This poor little Sami Zayn's gonna get absolutely creamed by this guy who looks like he's from Gladiator. Like, but no, they're going to insult the viewer and insult the people's intelligence and have this neckbeard jobber. Surprisingly, he'll probably win the match for fuck's sakes. Like, and then who's ever normal in watching this is like, wrestling's so fucking stupid, and then they change the channel. And all that's left are the fucking neckbeard. Oh, it's Sami Zayn. Get a great little kick. Man, you see that kick from Sami Zayn? Yeah. 5-star match. And that's what you're left with. The show isn't for families anymore. That's why they might as well just go back to being rated R. The families are gone. You've upped the prices. You can't even take your family to go see the show. Look at the crowd. Well, there might be some kids here and there, but Mostly, you look at the crowd. There's not that many kids. You go to shows, you don't see that many kids. It's all wrestling nerd fans, mostly. That's why Fox got the hell out of there. That was the exact reason that Fox gave. The show's not for families anymore, so just make it go back to fucking Attitude Era. That's too expensive now. They jacked the prices up so high. Fucking Noseman. Noseman ruined everything real quick. Or TKO, I should more say. It's TKO, not Noseman. Noseman can't book. Just Noseman can't fucking book at all. And the big giant just got like, it's so stupid. They haven't done anything with Drew McIntyre since like before he was champion. He's one of the worst booked wrestlers I've ever seen. And he is better as a heel. He likes to run his yap and shit on shows and on social media. And his babyface was like super fucking lame. It's like Vince McMahon going crazy. Ah, give him a sword! No. I hated the sword gimmick. Can't bring a fucking sword down to the ring. Get the fuck out of here. That's not fair. Fine, I'm bringing a fucking gun. I'm bringing a shotgun down to the ring. You gotta draw the line somewhere. He actually like swung his sword at people. Remember at WrestleMania he like swung at him and it like he tore through the ropes. Like what the fuck? He tried to kill him. He tried to. You're just like breaking the fourth wall and everything, basically doing that. It just takes you out of it. It's like, well, you can't be. So we're allowed to swing swords at people? He's not going to get fired or anything? Like, what? Okay, so the next no hold barred match, I'm bringing swords to the ring. I'm bringing katana blades. I'm going to fucking slice the shit out of him. I hated that with a passion. Yeah, the booking of Drew McIntyre is just the worst. Oh yeah, the feud. Well, yeah, I didn't care anything. I didn't care about the CM Punk feud. Yeah, the friendship bracelets. Yeah, I did not care for that. Probably if I was watching it, that might have been the more interesting feud. I don't know, but still, not enough. Again, just because Drew McIntyre's just been looked like a bum, he's not booked like the monster he should be. So he was for a bit leading up to the championship, and then him beating Brock Lesnar made sense because he sizes up to him. But then once he beat Brock Lesnar, he was very dull as champion. Didn't he pass it off to Randy Orton briefly, and then he won it back or something? And oh, it was just bad. It was just a. Oh. It's hard to book a good babyface run as champion. It's so dull. That's why they never kept the belt on Stone Cold for very long. And the ratings are better when the champion is chasing the belt than he is defending it. The fuck's he talking about? Roman Reigns and the Uba Mala? What? I don't care about this fucking Samoan nonsense. It's just... Please get rid of the bloodline. It overstayed its welcome. It's like the Judgment Day and all that. God, just please stop. Thanks for promoting the NFL there, Pat McAfee. Make sure to tune in to Monday Night Football every Monday night. The Ula Fala is the necklace. Oh, okay, yeah. Thought it was just a silly necklace you get when you go to Hawaii, and the hula hoop girls give you the necklace, right? The Welcome to Hawaii necklace. Yeah, the copy and paste Samoans. That's what they are. Yeah. The Samoans, though, they cannot handle American food. Their metabolism cannot handle American food. They just balloon up. Oh God, how do I get? Yeah, it's a sad day. Bill Belichick's gonna be coaching at North Carolina. Sucks. I want Bill to be in the NFL, not in stupid college football. Hopefully we'll get Dion pretty soon. Once he's done going from daddy ball in Colorado, and then maybe he'll coach the Cowboys soon. I hope he doesn't go to the fucking Raiders. Then he's doomed to fail. It's just if he's gonna fail, the best place to fail is Dallas. That is the best place to fail. Plus, you want to coach for the Dallas Cowboys because you're guaranteed to get like multiple seasons with Dallas. Jerry Jones doesn't like to fire coaches, so even if you suck, at least you'll get. At least they're not gonna fire you after one season, like in Las Vegas or like Carolina or New York. Like they'll fire you mid-season, but Jerry Jones, you'll like as long as you're on his good, as long as you're like friends with him, he'll keep you on for years. How did fuck off, Sami Zayn? Pull it out, move off. Get the fuck out of here. It's a joke. Okay, Drew, I can never take you seriously as a wrestler. You just got like pulverized by Sami Zayn. You suck. You're like just recycling old feuds from like 6 months ago. This might even been longer than 6 months ago. I think these guys had like a. I recall back when I watched this shit, these two were feuding at one point. Yeah, didn't Sami Zayn have to like beat Drew McIntyre in order to get a shot at fucking Gunther, and he finally did or something? I think he did. I think I think Sami Zayn feuded with McIntyre before he got his shot against Gunther for the stupid mid-card title. Well, there you go. Drew McIntyre won, but oh, but he just said Sami Zayn's never beaten Drew McIntyre one-on-one. So I know maybe I think it was Drew McIntyre like beat his ass and like so Sami Zayn was like down on his luck and had the Rocky story where he came back and beat good. It was stupid. So they didn't do the ropes red, white, and blue? Is it all just... Hold on, I gotta see. Oh, they did. They did do the red, white, and blue. Sweet. I called it. It's so lame just having the just red ropes or the blue ropes. I like the red, white, and blue ropes. Yeah, like as far as like politics go and like triggered nut jobs go, there's not too many controversies in wrestling. Like nobody cares. It's like nobody watches wrestling. Nobody complains about like AEW gets away with so much shit. He had that Juice Robinson guy. Like he said, like I got this roll of quarters and like he said that to a Jewish guy. That roll of quarters thing. Remember that? No one cared except for wrestling fans. Like, they can do whatever they want. No one gives a shit about wrestling. Oh yeah, Cena. Is he back yet? He's supposed to start his retirement run soon, right? I guess they'll wait till like WrestleMania. Probably not till like next month or after the Rumble. And is there a rumored feud? I thought maybe there was a. Of course, it's got to be John Cena versus Randy Orton. That's what it has to be, but of course, idiots are running these companies, so it's like this time it counts. But I thought there was another rumor opponent that he would have. Well, unless they plan on giving him a short title run. Oh no, John Cena versus Gunther. That's what more like that's more like what WWE would do. And then have like John Cena beat him, and then whatever John Cena has like a 2 month title reign or something. Then he gets beat. Then he retires. Maybe I don't know. They can do a bunch of stuff. It's just that John Cena's put over whoever he's wrestled like the past 2 years. Whenever he occasionally does wrestle, he always just puts somebody over. Remember, he put over what's his name? Who's that guy that's with? Who's the guy that used to do the selfies? He's with that Grayson Waller guy. I don't know why I remember his name and not the other one. I already forgot him. That guy beat John Cena and it did nothing. DJ will know his name. I can't remember his fucking name. Austin Theory. Yeah, he's like nothing. He lost to John Cena, Solo Sikoa. Or sorry, he beat John Cena. Solo Sikoa beat John Cena. Yeah, he's just been losing to everybody that he wrestles. So you think he's got to go out with some glory. What's he going to do? Just come back and lose some more? He's got to win something. So it might not be title related. He might not even make it title related. Might be the best thing to do. But this might be about John Cena like breaking the Ric Flair record. I think he's currently tied with Ric Flair, so there's always that question whether WWE just will want him to break the record, or maybe John Cena doesn't want to break the record and he wants to be tied with Ric Flair. I don't know. I'm sure he doesn't give a shit. But WWE might want to honor him, the record. We don't know. I don't. Maybe they don't give a shit, and they might not even go that route. Maybe they'd rather just do the specialty match with John Cena just for pride or whatever. There's Tito. I seen him live. Tito Santana, Mr. Perfect for the Intercontinental title. I liked Tito. I was a little too young though to see his tag team. He was in a good tag team with Rick Martel. Then Rick Martel was tired of carrying Tito because he's a bum. So then he broke up and then he went on to become nothing, just the model Rick Martel. Tito actually was probably more successful than Rick Martel, wasn't he? But then Tito was given that terrible Matador gimmick. Io Sky's hot, but I think I seen her without her makeup one time and she looks completely different. So she's still around. What is she? She's still with her Japanese clique and just. Has she done anything since she lost the belt? She lost to Bailey last time I checked in. I can't stand Liv Morgan. Like, I don't know what it is. I think just because she has no size to her and it's just ridiculous what she's doing. I don't know. Like, she's like beating like Ronda Rousey and all this stuff. Like, chick's way bigger than her. It doesn't really make sense. It's kind of dumb. It's like back in the day, you'd think like China would just like beat her faster than Ivory. But these two are actually hot. Like, I could actually look at these girls. Unlike Rhea Ripley, I just want to puke. Like, oh, I'm like looking at some like dude or something. Like, oh, I'm uncomfortable when I watch Rhea Ripley and all the neckbeards are like, all the weird fucking virgins are all like frothing over her. You guys are fucking weird. And Liv Morgan is known for like the best looking mugshot. One of the nicest looking mugshots of all time. Mugshot Liv Morgan. That's what her name should be. Mugshot Liv Morgan. They should be like selling shirts with her face on it. Like I don't know why you wouldn't want to capitalize on that. See what they're doing with these WWE t-shirts? They're like AI generated now and they just look awful. Like AEW was doing it and now I think WWE is doing it now too. These crappy looking AI generated shirts, AI artwork. That's what they're doing now. Super lazy. You feel like Triple H booking helps Flair keep the record? Oh yeah, if it's Triple H booking, yeah. I don't think he wants his buddy Flair, his buddy Flair's record broken. You think back then they just called him Theory, Austin Theory? Yeah, I remember Vince McMahon's like, he always liked everything one word. Like, remember when Adrian Neville came over? He just called him Neville. Neville! Yeah, Vince McMahon doesn't like, he likes just like one word for a guy. So yeah, it was Theory, just Theory. I know AI sucks. Like AI music sucks. It can be kind of funny if you can get them to say some funny shit, but it's funny if I want to make a song up on the fly. But yeah, AI music and it's stupid. They just like it just gathers data from the internet and throws something together. Have you seen these ads and stuff like, oh, you can make your photos hug, put you and somebody in a picture and make them hug? But it's so stupid how it works. Have you seen like the Donald Trump hugging Kamala Harris? It then just goes to them hugging, but then they don't even look like each other as they're like going to hug. It's so stupid looking. It doesn't look real at all, and it's just exactly they can't create stuff out of thin air. So it just takes pictures of other people hugging that might look similar. AI can't create something out of nothing, so it's not going to work unless you program it to work. Gunther is stuck with his one word name. They will never bring his last name back. Yeah, he's probably one of the most overrated wrestlers I've seen. Super boring, and he's not a star. He doesn't look like a star either. Not at all. Looks like a generic player from the NBA. Just nothing. Bland. Well, that's right, though. Pat McAfee's been away for a while because he's doing game day on Sunday. He comes back after college football. Yeah, this is one of the bigger levels early on in the game, like doing a whole entire house. A lot of the levels in story mode are pretty quick. Just clean the little device or whatever. Yeah, this is legit one of the bigger ones. Whole fucking house. This fucking house has two porches, the front and the back. Almost done the second porch. Just these throwaway matches. You're not going to see any titles. Not going to see any title changes. Oh, did you hear Tessa Blanchard came back to TNA? She did a surprise in-ring appearance. Oh no, it's some dudes walking out. Hasn't she been around? What, like what? It's a big deal. So what? It's Rhea Ripley. So what? Hasn't she? Hey, wrong belts there, Rhea. Why don't you challenge Gunther? Why don't you go fuck Buddy Matthews up the ass? Buddy Matthews. There's nobody in AEW that can go up to Buddy Matthews and be like, hey, probably your name shouldn't be Buddy. Okay, you're in a Hocus Pocus faction, and we can't take you seriously when your name is Buddy. Okay, you might as well call yourself Little Bunny Foo Foo. Okay, like you can't. You're in the House of Black. Your name can't be Buddy Matthews. That's like there's no one that can tell him that. they're that oblivious. Buddy Matthews. Yay, Buddy! Hey, Buddy! Ready to go say some spells and scare some people? You ready, Buddy? Malachi Black. Like, yeah, Malachi. That sounds like a evil sounding name. Buddy? Oh, little Buddy Foo Foo. I'm not scared of a guy named Buddy. So no one has the common sense to just go backstage and be like, "Hey, you ever thought of like changing your name?" There's nothing scary about Buddy. Like they just Jim Cornette sure as fuck when Jim Cornette was there. He'd be like, "No, the first thing we gotta do is change your name. You can't be called Buddy. Your name can't be Buddy." When you're in the, can you imagine like the Ministry of Darkness? Instead of Viscera, his name was like Buddy Vis. I don't know, like what is those ridiculous? Imagine if Buddy Matthews was in the Ministry of Darkness. Be like, what's this guy doing here? What's this guy named Buddy doing here? You saw Tessa back. They ought to bring a lot of drama to TNA's women's division. Yeah, TNA's doing the right things. They're going to overpass AEW. I always said to bring back Tessa. She's not bad. She's got a nice ass. She's better than fucking Jordan Grace. Ugh. Anything's better than Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace would be good if she had some height to her, but she's like this short, stocky, like manly looking powerhouse character. It just, I don't know, it doesn't work for me. She's not over. The crowd's silent when she's out there. She definitely needs a fresh start. Did she just recently go to NXT or is she still technically in TNA? I'm not sure, but she's just so bland and boring. That's the thing. I don't know if she is anymore. She used to be a bit of a mouthpiece on social media as well. She's probably super woke. And Buddy Matthews doesn't have a single tattoo either. Yeah, I get him and the other guy mixed up. I forget the other guy's name, but yeah. Yeah, Buddy has no tattoos. His name's Buddy. And why doesn't he just leave? Like, he should just. I think that's what Cornette and Last are saying. Like, he should just leave the group. Like, doesn't fit in. Plus, it would be beneficial for him. Because the House of Blah is like one of the worst factions they've had. I don't like that song. I didn't like it back then. I don't like it now. We used to have a show in Toronto called Fashion Television. Just a show about cringy fucking fashion shows, and that was the song that they used. So it reminds me of that. So the Judgment Day still exists. It's just what, run by Finn Balor? Why has he got a bag over his head? Does he want to try to suffocate himself? Looks like two marks coming down to the ring. JD McDonough is the most ridiculous thing. He looks just as ridiculous. No, he doesn't look as ridiculous as Adam Cole. He at least has like a tan and like tries to make himself look like tough, and he still looks ridiculous with his giant head, but at least he doesn't look like a Simpsons character like Adam Cole. Because there's absolutely no standards in AEW. You can just come down pale, out of shape, haven't eaten in 6 weeks. Like Adam Cole can come down looking like complete trash. It doesn't matter. There's no there's no discipline, so that's why they all come out in like horrible looking track suits. Like there's nobody to stop them. There's nobody to say, "Hey, where are you going? I'm getting ready to go on stage." Not dressed like that. You're in a generic like Walmart tracksuit. You're on television. Get back there and put something on. Here, put this on or something. Like you can't go out looking like a bum. We're on like national television. There's nobody there to stop him and say that to him. Fucking Will Ospreay just goes out looking like he just like what are you doing? Grace is still in TNA. But yeah, they have a working relationship now with WWE. Yeah. Was it last year we saw Jordan Grace in the Royal Rumble? I wasn't sure if she was just starting to appear on NXT. How's what's his name doing? Our local boy, who's in NXT. fuck, it's been a while. What's his name? I'll think of it. He left AEW from Hamilton, Ontario. Oh, what's his name? The guy who's I can't remember his name. Yeah, well, Brody King was the other guy in House of Blah. Yeah, he's the tattooed guy. I always get those two mixed up. Yes, Ethan Page. Thank you. Yeah, how's Ethan Page doing? Yeah, he was like the best guy in TNA for a while. And he can cut a good promo. Ethan Page. He's a generic wrestler. He's got a little bit of size to him. He's not super big, but he's not like small either. But yeah, he'd make like a good mid-carder. I probably wouldn't ever make him like a main eventer or anything, but I think he would be good in a tag team. Like that's what TNA found the most success with him. They put him with that. What's his name? John Alexander, or I forget his first name. Sean Alexander, maybe? No, that's the NFL player. Put him with that guy. They were like a Canadian tag team. Or yeah, he'd be like a decent mid-card guy. Like replace him. Like, stick him on the show somewhere. Not Jason Alexander from Seinfeld. I always keep forgetting his first name. I know it's something Alexander. And he has like those. He has he wears the ear things like what Rick Steiner wears. He still wears those ear protectors. So, like, people are going to be disappointed here because we were tuning in to see Jesse Ventura. He's not even commentating. They just had him at the beginning, right? Or did they cut to him in between matches? Maybe he's there to like hype up the matches. I didn't notice, but yeah, he's not even commentating. Yeah, there's no way they only just have him on the beginning. Maybe there's going to be an interview or something. I didn't notice. Maybe in between matches they were cutting to him. They probably were, but yeah, but he's like supposed to be commentating. That's what I thought. But no, that would require him to like know what's going on, know the stories, know the wrestler. He doesn't watch this shit. So he doesn't know who any of these people are. So yeah, I guess that's why he wouldn't be able to like input anything. I think I'm getting the lower levels done here. To bust out the ladder. Do they give us more than one ladder? I think this level, I think they only give you one ladder. Looks like it's just the top parts left. Not much to spray on the bottom anymore. Because I don't even think I have any extenders either, right? Extension. Oh yeah, there's alright, I can use this one. This'll do. That's good, you at least have an extender. I can clean this without the ladder. Power wash expert. I have like over 200 hours of power wash. Actually, I can look it up right now. How many hours do I have of this fucking game? 200 hours or more. I don't know if it clocks in every 50 at this point. It might clock in at 250 when I reach that. There we go. Extender worked good there. Yeah, I can come up there and help. Now, there's a weird thing in this game. You can't climb up other people's ladders. It doesn't work fluid. You can, but it's like, oh, it's going to let me? Wow, okay. Maybe they fixed that. No, I fell. Let me try and jump over to the other side. Don't spray me. I'm trying to jump to the other side. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping they fixed a lot of the things that were wrong with the game, like the ladder being one of the worst things. Like, I hate the ladder glitch. That was the worst thing for me. Then yeah, if someone else places a ladder down, like you can't climb it. Only the person that put down the ladder can lock onto the ladder and climb up. So you just have to take your ladder yourself and put it back in place for you to climb up it. But now I think they might have fixed that because I was able to climb up it. $97%. Oh yeah, these gutters. If Priest loses this match, he should just retire. Wait, why is... Oh, never mind. I was not even paying attention. I didn't even realize it was... Wait, Gunther... What is this? Is this a triple threat? Why is Gunther in this match? I thought it was Priest against Finn Balor. Oh no, this little guy's gonna jump on top of him. This is one of the stupidest finishing moves of all time. Yeah, you're gonna jump on you like a... Like... Gunther looks like some awkward naked guy. He's not even wearing knee pads. Like, he might as well just have his dong out. Oh, and he pins the naked guy, and... No, nothing. Breaks the pin. I hate Gunther. Yep, these fucking gutters. Oh yeah, since I was a triple threat, I would have easily predicted that. Obviously, Gunther wins. The champions always win the triple threats. They never... I haven't watched this... I haven't watched wrestling since WrestleMania, and I can look at this card and tell you who's going to win and be 100% right. What a waste of fucking time this show has been. You might as well just put the stars against locals. C4 energy drink? What happened to fucking Prime or whatever? What happened to Logan Paul's energy drink? They got a new one now? They got rid of the Logan Paul energy drink? C4 outbid him? Oh, here we go. Finally, we're gonna get a good match. Chelsea Green against whoever the fuck. Now we're talking. Here's finally a match that I can't predict. I don't know what's going on with either of them. But at least it's like not an obvious choice. Introduce the world to Chelsea Green. She's the next big star. Oh yeah, I saw Matt Cardona on AEW. I hope that's not a bad sign. I hope that's not a sign that they might Chelsea if Matt Cardona can get on AEW full time. Will it then lure Chelsea Green over to AEW? Let's fucking hope not. No, Matt Cardona wants to get back to WWE. Obviously, he's trying to work his way back, so. But in the meantime, he'll probably take AEW for now. Alright, 99% can probably go to the list. Probably some gutters to clean. Oh, there's a window here. Yeah, and I don't know Cardona's relationship with Triple H. And yeah, you can forget about the whole thing that they did with what was he was the woo woo guy, right? Yeah, he was sort of typecasted with his woo 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 thing, right? It was like, ugh, just something that got old quick. And then what was his name again? Zack Ryder. It was Zack Ryder, right? What's up, Power Only? Powerwash Simulator, baby. Power Rangers and Power Washers on the same week. Yep. That might not. These are like Mighty Morphin Power Washers. I went and watched the AVGN Power Rangers episode. It's actually not too bad. It's actually a pretty good episode. Alright, I think I have to bring up the list because it looks like we pretty much got it all. Let's put it on this one for now. I'll start. Oh, we only got a few pieces. Wooden trims, 15 of 21. I'll highlight that one because there's a bunch there. All the wooden trims. I guess that's along the porch and shit. Is that, or that can be anywhere, I guess. Oh, it's awfully bright. Should highlight anything that needs to be. Oh, the trims are also along the bottom here too. Yeah, like right here. I gotta wash. Yep, wash underneath the trims here. Yeah, see, it's going back to Jesse the Body now. Looks like shit. Oh, God. Jesse the Body pandering to the crowd. There's no way Cody Rhodes can draw 30 million people to a pay-per-view. Not in a million years. So no, it's not the... So they got Lillian Garcia as the... yeah, that is Lillian Garcia, so she is She just came back. Because that crazy bitch was sick and tired of it already. She's Canadian! Hey, maybe the wooden trims are up top. I don't know, like... Of course, sometimes they're flashing. Sometimes these ones here... Oh, like this one. Sucks because the wooden trims are white, so the flashing is hard to see on them. There we go. 3 more left. Oh, there's one there. 2 here, I think. And the wooden trim. Oh, I think I have to spray on top of this thing. I need the ladder. Where is it? There it is. Who's this? B-Chan? Never heard of her. Oh, is she the one that was... Wasn't she like managing... She was in the corner of... Wait, some trims I'm going after here. There we go. Gallows and Anderson. I remember she was with them, I think. Is that the same girl even? Maybe not. I'll know if she takes that jacket off, because I know she's got a rack on her. I'll recognize her when she takes her jacket off. Yeah, when Ricochet's girlfriend bounced. Yeah, she looked like a nutcase. Yeah, I think that's her. I thought she was a little chunkier. What do I like better now, WWE or AEW? I like AEW way better because it's funny to laugh at. Like it's so bad that it's good sometimes, even though it is boring. I know, like it is mostly boring, but there are some things that are like hilarious about it. I sometimes watch just to see also how Jim Cornette will react because the shit and the laugh at Moxley, like Moxley's stupid Death Riders is like so fucking bad. It's unbelievable how bad it is. To where it's like a spectacle to see. Like, and then you look at the ratings. It's like, yeah, no wonder. Like I keep saying, watching WWE is like watching Michael Bay Transformers. It's all flash, but it's like super boring and lame, and they try to like fit in with the modern day crowd, and it's just so cringe. But AEW is like watching Troll 2. Like it's super bad, but like the acting and everything is just worth witnessing and seeing for yourself. Like you want to watch the train wreck that is Troll 2. So what one would you rather watch? Troll 2 or Michael Bay's Transformers? But you're going to watch Troll 2 because at least you can laugh at how stupid it is. At least you can laugh at the stupid kid going, "Oh my god!" Like, you at least get some entertainment. So that's the way I look at it. Moxley is so like bad, it's funny, yeah. Like, and he thinks he's like a genius. There's no control in that company, so Tony Khan just lets him do whatever he wants. So I can look at your levels. Or is it just showing my levels? No, cause it no, it's showing my status, so I'd have to join. I'd have to join your game again. So I just gotta exit out of here. Or when you go to the level, does it teleport me with you? Well, maybe it does. You have the skate park and the shoe house. Oh yeah, I remember those. I did the shoe house by myself. It didn't. Yeah, this one didn't take me long. Yeah, this one's not very big. I think it's just the shoe house too. It's nothing else. Yeah. No, I could take. If you want to take a break, we can. I don't want to finish your level. I don't think you care that much, but you'd probably prefer me to do most of the work. You've already done these levels. Yeah, I remember I did this one pretty quickly. Did you buy anything? Like, did you get any soap this time? Gotta make sure you buy stuff. There is sometimes where soap is actually pretty useful. But like, I bring up the soap thing and it's like nothing. You like the German kid who gorges on chocolate, one of the Simpsons? Oh yeah, what does he say? Like, it was a hockey episode. Oh yeah, he's like whipping him. He's like, "Don't make me run! I'm full of chocolate." I can't do the accent. He's like, "Don't make me run! I'm full of chocolate." I think that was in the hockey episode. Bart versus Lisa on the hockey team. Don't make me run! I'm full of chocolate. Back in the day, back in the 90s, you were able to make fun of fat people like it was Simpsons, Married with Children. Oh, yeah. I miss the 90s, man. It was fat people had no love. Hey, back then it was tough love for the fat people. You don't like it, get in shape. Stop. Now it's like, oh, be nice to the fat people. Well, if you're fat, you better learn to accept it and embrace the fat jokes. Like, you better tough it up if you're fat because you better have thick skin. You should be. You're fat, so you have thick skin. You should know to take those. Like, oh, nowadays it's, oh, don't hurt his feelings. You can buy stuff in the middle of levels, DJ. I think if you buy it now, I think it might show up. Like, I don't know. You can go to the shop any time. There is no, like, home menu. There's no way of, like, exiting the game. You just go right to the shop and you just buy stuff whenever you want. Does tick Canadian kids off when every cartoon makes fun of Canada's Family Guy South Park? Are you asking, does it piss people off when South Park and Family Guy makes fun of Canada? Is that what you're asking? Doesn't tick me off because what they're saying is true. South Park is correct. We're not a real country. We should become the 51st state. Green one with the unprettier. Oh, what? Did she win the championship? Yeah, I told you this would be the best match. To whoever that girl was. Oh, that was pretty cool on Prettier. That was alright. I've never seen the Unprettier get pulled off like that before. She won some what? Random women's belt? What is that? Isn't that like the new Intercontinental or something? It's ridiculous. Oh, that was for the first. That was declared to be the first. I think they should have done that on like a main event of Raw or something. Why you stick it in the piss break match before the main event? Gee, wow, that belt's a real big deal. Too many fucking belts. Why is there a women's intercontinental? Ugh. It's too much. I just can't watch this shit anymore. That's so lame. She should have won like the world women's title. That stupid women's intercontinental. It's too much. It's just. Like UFC, too many belts. I saw that a Locale Live had a Boogie versus Wings. It's fake. They're purposely going to have Boogie beat Wings just to put on a show. It's fake. Like, a lot of the shit that they do is just pre-planned. It's not scripted. Like, they don't have to memorize lines. People say it's scripted. Like, no, it's just, here's the idea and then they improv it. It's not, like, scripted. So it's all pre-planned. It's just to get views, clicks. That's all it is. It's just a clickbait. Like, these guys would scam you any way possible to get money out of you. Even Wings just like openly says like, I want to do a crypto coin. I want to like. These guys will try to extract money off their audience any way possible, and they're open about it. And retards sign up and support them. It's just pathetic. It's just simp nation on the internet. They'll just like openly support con men and just. They always put a lot of the same things in the title. Oh, somebody's getting fired tonight. Oh, Boogie's gonna get fired for the 18th time, and oh, this time, oh, Wings is gonna get fired tonight, guys. They just trick people into clicking into their shows. And Review Tech USA made up with his boyfriend Jay. They did a stream together. The Lover Boys are back together again. The internet, like, just YouTube community is such a sad place. I'm ashamed for even knowing these people. I'm ashamed for even knowing who these people are. Like, I gotta get a fucking life. This is getting sad now. I shouldn't even know who these people are. I should just be like a normal person. But I'm not. Instead, I know this cesspool of a YouTube with all these grifters and clickbaiters and fucking man babies like DSP. And it's fun to laugh at them, but Jesus Christ. The fact that I know that Review Tech USA got back together with his boyfriend, like, makes me wonder, like, what am I doing with my fucking life? As I'm playing Powerwash Simulator. Watching shitty wrestling. Garbage wrestling that's trying to mimic the 80s with no stars. Yeah, Review Tech USA, the deadbeat dad. I don't know how he can't leave the internet. Like, he's done enough damage to himself and his life. His family don't even really want anything to do with him anymore. Could have just saved his family if he just went like, alright, I'll quit the internet, I'll get a job. Then he would have still had his family, but no, he can't. He's too lazy. He insists on staying, and now he like admitted that he couldn't see his kids and stuff on Thanksgiving. It's like, isn't that enough to say, alright, no more internet, no more YouTube? Not seeing your family on Thanksgiving, that's not enough to be like, alright, I need to walk away and get my life straightened out. Like, YouTube's not for me. I deleted my channel. It's over now. I'm not making good money anymore, so nope, he just wants to keep leeching off his parents and gets his parents to take care of his kid. He's just a deadbeat, horrible dad. Horrible father, man. He shouldn't have kids. Like, he should never have had kids. He's clearly not qualified to. Oh, it's the official energy drink in WWE. What happened to Prime? Logan Paul got outbid. Is Logan Paul away from the company for now? Did he like lose to LA Knight and has he been back since? Has he just taken a break till Mania maybe? Or Royal Rumble? You bought some soap? Yeah, it's still not showing up on my end. It's not giving me any. That's where you get the soap, right? That's clothing over there. Yeah, this is just the money screen should be where I can get soap, but yeah, maybe it has to reset. Maybe the levels have to reload for me to get the soap. I don't know. That's okay. Still, everything's doable without soap. It's just sometimes you can get stuff done faster. Like you can go to like a window that's caked in shit, and then you use the glass cleaner, and then it just comes off really quickly. And it's got like a pretty big range to it as well when you use it up close. Some people just never use the soap. You don't have to. By the time you're fiddling with the menus and trying to pick the right soap, you can just get it cleaned. Do you think Dustin Rhodes is going to come in at some point? You think Dustin Rhodes is going to come back at some point? I don't know. You got to do something good with him. Make him cost Cody the title or something. Get the belt off Cody and have fucking Dustin distract him and make him lose the belt, and then have Dustin cut a promo, like jealous of him or whatever. Dustin was never able to win the big match, and and just have him come out as Dustin Rhodes, because none of this Gold Dust thing. If you ever wanted to do the Gold Dust Stardust reunion, you can do that at a later time. But I think you can do the jealous brother angle. I think that would probably be the most interesting. Then if you want to close the story off with them eventually. Maybe Cody Rhodes ends up like mercying him or something, and then maybe they hug it out after an epic, brutal match or something like that. You can do something. You can write something for those two. It'd be a hell of a lot interesting than what Cody's been doing all year. Didn't Review Tech USA get fired from Best Buy? Yes, he did. For his lack of knowledge of tech. He lasted like 2 weeks. He's like, yeah, you're not a good fit here. He probably sat on the toilet most of the day. He's probably just one of those lazy, miserable. I can't imagine him working. He probably had a sour attitude. Thinking that he can just go back to doing YouTube again if it doesn't work out. And yeah, sure enough. He had to get rid of him quick. Just a bum employee. Rich is like the laziest guy ever. But yeah, Rich probably retreats to the fucking toilet a lot, and you know those people. Probably people buzzing. We need help in aisle 6. Customer needs help, aisle 6. Rich. Rich has got his pants around his ankles on the fucking stall. Yeah, I don't know if Rich can actually fix any tech. Probably not. No, I don't know if he can fix anything with his fat fingers. But now he's back with his boyfriend. I bet you 8-Bit Eric is fucking just seething, crying about his boyfriend getting back with Jay. Look, yeah, Eric's dream boyfriend got back with Rich. He must be fucking throwing a temper tantrum in his mommy's bedroom. Because remember, that's what got 8-Bit Eric all obsessed with Rich, because he was picking on his tip-touching buddy. Because remember, Jay Hooft was he's 8-Bit Eric's tip-touching buddy. So Eric had to go on defense with his boyfriend. So he started like obsessing over Rich. Well, now Rich is back with the boyfriend, so suffer, Eric, like cry. But yeah, they're all like trashing Jay. Oh, Jay's weak and blah blah blah. No, just that Jay doesn't want to have like lifelong petty grudges. But still, I know you shouldn't be friends with your review tech. But still, like from his perspective, he doesn't want to be like a. Jay actually wants to be an adult, even though he doesn't live like an adult. At least. Sure, he collects enough simp money to pay the bills. And with Jay and Rich, they don't blow all their money on fucking cell phone app games like DSP, so they actually have money to fall back on. Unlike DSP, he'll get a surge and then he'll just blow all the money on junk. He'll just spend money on PCs and graphic cards that he can't figure out how to get working, and or he just blows his money on WWE champions. Like DSP, probably throughout his career, he's probably made like $100,000, and he's got nothing to show for it. So did come out with the Eagle title? Yeah, Cody Rhodes does have the Eagle title. You called that one, DJ Rudden. Would I ever consider playing SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom on GameCube? I don't know. I'd have to be really jonesing to play a game or something. I don't know. Not really a SpongeBob fan. They do have the game on the Switch. Not a proper physical for it, I don't think. But yeah, I can just download it for the GameCube and play it. I don't know, I'd have to be kind of bored and out of games at the time and not wanting to spend money on a new game or something. I like to go back to the emulator and play games. Streaming games off emulator is nice and smooth. There's not much input lag and it's actually quite nice. I've been wanting to go back and play some Dreamcast. I would love to have time to go back and play some Dreamcast and maybe some hidden gems on the GameCube. Maybe I'll be in the mood one day. We'll see. Because there's always new stuff coming out. I'll be back playing retro soon. I really don't think I'm going to rush out and get the new Switch console when I don't play much Nintendo first-party games. They're still going to release the top indie games on the Switch, so I doubt there's going to be much reason to get the next Nintendo console. They really got to have some killer apps for that thing to sell me. I'll probably be happy with the Switch. And I should get more into just buying games that are on sale. My wish list is so big. These games will only get cheaper. I should just skip a generation and just keep going back on games I never got a chance to play. It's too many games. It's too many fucking games. Like, you know how long it's been since I played like NES games? It's been so long. I don't touch any of my retro games. That's mostly because, well, I've been streaming, so since I've been getting into streaming, definitely haven't touched them. And I don't touch my Genesis either. If I am going to play those games, I'll probably end up streaming them and playing them on emulator. Maybe one day I'll get a console that can, HDMI console that can play those games, maybe one day. And get some use out of my physical games. I don't ever want to sell them because to get the real experience is to play them on the real console, on a CRT. Isn't this based on a nursery rhyme? Like there was an old lady that lived in a shoe or something? Oh, they're doing picture in picture with fucking WWE now. Do they do picture in picture on Raw and SmackDown or? Yeah, don't follow John Hancock, 8-Bit Eric, John Riggs. John Riggs just told you that you were gonna love the Power Rangers game. Well, did you actually play the game, John Riggs? No, you didn't. You're kissing ass because you got a game code. The Power Rangers game is not good. I can tell people that watch me, honestly, like, don't buy this game. It's not very good. I was pretty frustrated playing most of it, and the fighting stinks. Like, it's not good. It's got a great presentation, but the fighting sucks, so don't buy it. John Riggs, he likes to get his game code, so he's going to tell you, oh, you're going to love the Power Rangers game. I'm pretty ashamed of how Nintendo Life, they don't know how to review a fucking game either. Like, 8 out of 10 for Power Rangers. Like, just stop. You didn't play the game. Or you don't know anything about video games. Whoever wrote that review is not qualified to review video games. If you know anything about beat 'em ups, it's not good. And lo and behold, Top Hat Gaming Man actually gave an honest review of Power Rangers. He was harsh on it. He said it was like downright terrible and like went into detail, little by little, every little aspect of the game. Top Hat Gaming Man completely buried the game, and even though I think he was even a little too harsh, I gotta say he was spot on. And I don't like Top Hat Gaming Man, but I appreciate that he was honest. He's not just I don't know if he got a game code or not, but if he did get a game code, then I even got more respect because he trashed the game. It sucked, according to him, and he's right. He said all the little things that were not good about the game, even stuff that I didn't really notice. I'm like, oh yeah, he's right. That did kind of suck. Like he actually did a good review of it. And I don't like his voice. That accent really annoys me. But no, like I was actually surprised how well his review was. Better than John Riggs, who guarantees you that you're gonna love it when he's just a. Oh, I can't stand John Riggs. He's worse than Hancock. Worse. Slightly worse. I don't know. John Hancock's pretty goddamn bad too, but yeah, he's a phony, fake gamer. Doesn't know shit about games. Yeah, we were spoiled with Streets of Rage and Shredder's Revenge, so the bar is now set to that level, and Power Rangers didn't even come close to hitting the bar there. Like the Super Nintendo game had more bosses. You can use the teenagers, and you can use weapons. It's basically it's a better game. The Super Nintendo game is better. The Megazord fights aren't as cool, but there's no challenge to the. At least the Super Nintendo game had a bit of challenge with the Megazord fights. It still looks cool. Yeah, the Super Nintendo game's still the best game. But I wouldn't say the Power Rangers game was a bad game. I had fun here and there. I'm getting better at it, and it plays a little bit better in handheld too. So, and once they introduced online multiplayer, maybe we could. It'll probably be too late, but it'd be nice to find some games on there, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how you would do multiplayer action stages with the Zords, but shit. Inside this flower bed. There we go. I think the window's still dirty. You got the scaffolding. Oh yeah, there's a ladder right here. Good. I think they might have fixed the ladder. It feels a little bit different picking it up. The game feels like it properly registers it. It like takes a second and then the game puts it in there. Maybe it's been fixed. There we go. All right, 99%. Oh, there's some shit up here. There we go. All right, I guess I'll start from the bottom. Not much to go here. Wooden trims, there's a few couple of them. Oh, flower bed too, right here. Wait a minute, I can hear Jesse Ventura now. So is this the only match that he's commentating on? Yeah, I think this is the one match that he's doing. Did I get the flower bed? I didn't see it flash. I guess. Oh, I must have missed it because we only have these three now. One more wooden trim somewhere. Oh, right there. This pointless match that we know who's going to win. Yep, waste of time. Oh, really? I just lost $100. I bet all my money on fucking Kevin Owens. What the hell? He was due. He was due. Okay, it was this trim that was flashing. Is it still? Yeah, it's still flashing. This side? How is this trim still there? Oh, did it flash? Okay, good. Now it's just the boot walls. Is it this? This is... There we go. How many of these boot walls are there? One more. Pretty lame event. Well, guys, I'm the WWE champion. Oh my god. Ugh.
Apple Hill.
Well, I mean, what it is that probably no NFL team was going to give him what he wanted. I think what Belichick wants is control.
Let's talk about it. Did you find that boot wall? Where is it? There it is. What the fuck is with this wall? It's clean. What? There. Is it over now? Doesn't say 100% for me, but glitchy ass fucking game. Yeah, it should be done. Oh, there it goes. Finally kicked in. Let's see, you did the boots, so you would have the fire station unlocked. What about the vintage car? You got that one? And the fire station's like two. You got the whole fire station, then you got this tower thing you have to clean beside it as well. Maybe the skate park. Skate park's a big one. A forest cottage, a fire truck. Some of these are quick and easy, these vehicles. The mayor's mansion, I think it's just the front of the mansion. Yeah, it's actually a pretty quick level. Helicopter. The carousels, that one takes a little while to do. Clean the treehouse. Oh, I remember that one. I think the three of us did that level. I remember like Flat Earth Gamer, I think, joined us on that one. Clean the drill. Clean the temple. Oh, yeah. Clean the washroom, yes. Clean the Helter Skelter. That was a big one, too. The big slide. Oh, yeah. I remember the Helter Skelter. Private jet. The fucking boat. Is that the same boat that... No, that's a different boat. Monster truck. Ferris wheel. Oh, the Ferris wheel. Yes, that one was a big job. Subway platform. Yep. That one took a while. Fortune teller wagon was pretty quick. The ancient statue took a while. Stunt plane. The ancient monument, I don't remember, was too bad. Yes, the fishing boat, I think, was the one that was... Yeah, I remember that one. Then Lost City, then the recreational vehicle. Alrighty, I'm gonna get a joint rolled. I don't think I'm really gonna be staying too much longer. I won't be able to do like another long level or anything, but I can help you out with some more if you want to play a little bit more. Maybe I can stay till like 11. I was thinking about just doing a 2-hour stream. What am I doing tomorrow? Well, I'm gonna be chilling watching the 1 o'clock games. I don't even know who's playing that one. I'm waiting for the Pittsburgh Steelers game at 4, so maybe I can chill and do the ice rink power wash level tomorrow while I'm watching football or something. If you want to chill out at 1 o'clock on a Sunday, I might be here watching football. Just watching some random game. Waiting for the Steelers to play at 4. Oh, are you good for power wash tonight? Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably get going. Yeah, I'm kind of all power washed out right now, too. Maybe I'll come back and do the new ice rink level tomorrow or something. Oh, you're going into work tomorrow? I'll see. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'll come back Monday and play some Donkey Kong Land too. I don't know. Whatever I'm in the mood for. If you guys aren't going to be around fucking Sunday, then maybe I'll just just chill out. Thoughts on the mysterious drones? Yeah, it's complete horseshit that the government claims. The government says, oh, there's nothing to worry about, but they say that they don't know what these are. They're in denial on knowing what these are, but at the same time, they say we have nothing to worry about. Well, how do you know? If you don't know what these are, then why are you telling us to calm down? It's stupid. Obviously, they're like testing stuff. Like, if you think you're living in like a free country, forget about it. You're being spied on from every which angle. It's so fucking sketchy. Didn't Trump comment about the fucking drones? I don't think he likes them. It's fucking weird. Really fucking weird. But yeah, that's just the sketchy part, is that the government says, oh, we don't know what these are. We're in denial. But then they're telling us, oh, but it's nothing, guys. Don't worry about it. Well, how do you know? You don't even know what they are. And, people are also going back to remember when America did nothing about those Chinese balloons that were on the coast. Remember those? They just let these balloons just waltz in. Remember that big story? It's like, what the fuck? Are we not protecting our country? We're just letting like these unidentified objects. We're just letting other countries' drones and spy balloons just in here. How are you not detecting them? It's pretty obvious that America's occupied, so like... That's crazy. I don't even know. I didn't see like what these things look like. I don't know. I don't know if there's any over here. Looks like I don't think the drones give a shit about Canada, so I don't think we'll ever see them. I always thought Canadian Gamer looks like he should be selling falafels on the side of the street. Canadian Butters. I don't know. Do you think like Iran? People are thinking that it's Iran. It's Iran's drones. Like they're not happy about Trump being elected or whatever. So like, if that's the case. What a joke! How is another country's drones just coming in here and flying freely and then not getting shot down or not being shot down before they enter like residential areas? Obviously, you can't shoot down these drones in the middle of like a residential area because obviously they can fucking crash and hurt somebody. But how are they even getting there in the first place? Wow, Saturday Night Live with your host, never heard of the guy. Musical guest, never heard of the guy. Who the fuck watches this Saturday Night Live crap? Get this fucking, what's it doing on at 10 o'clock? It used to be on at 11:30. Oh, it's replaying at 11:30. Or maybe this is a rerun. I don't care. Get this NBC crap off my fucking television. I was pissed. I was going to watch Hell's Kitchen this morning. It didn't record because Fox had the Billboard Music Awards on or something. What the hell? Give me my Chef Ramsay. Who cares about the Billboard Music Awards? Who gives a shit? Want to watch my Chef Ramsay? Alright, there's nothing on TV. It's Darius Night Live. Oh, God. That's super lame. Okay. Well, I'm going to get going. You guys have an amico day. Hopefully I'll be back Monday. Do some more games. Gonna play some more Donkey Kong Land. Try the second one out. I gotta get to Epic Mickey pretty soon. I want to try that. Those are the two games I'm looking forward to playing. Yeah, I'll think about SpongeBob game or something. Maybe I'll be in the mood to play some emulator. What's it on? GameCube? Is it on PlayStation? Is one port better than the other? I don't have an Xbox emulator. I haven't tried to get one of those, but I have PlayStation 2 and GameCube emulator. Yeah, the GameCube version should be good. It might even look a little bit nicer too. I don't know. But yeah, I think I've heard people that play the GameCube port of it. It's a game to consider. I'm always open for requests. I'm always looking for ideas. So I like playing free games as well. That's nicer on the wallet. Play all the GameCube and PS2 games I want. But maybe during the holidays, there's going to be a lot of indie games going on sale. I might pick up one or two. I really want to play Shovel Knight Dig, the roguelike Shovel Knight game. It looks like fun. That game will probably go on sale again. I should pick that one up. There's a lot of fucking, so many wish list games I want to play. But anyways, one last check on anything crazy going on Twitter or YouTube. Oh, this guy's got a Caitlin Clark rant. This guy's got good Caitlin Clark rants. Hold on. This is brand new, too. Gotta check. Listen to this. Bring it back here.
All right, this is probably like a day late. I gotta do a Caitlin Clark rant. She's getting from all sides right now. She was voted or awarded Time Athlete of the Year. No brainer. Nobody's uplifted a sport, done more, been more in the news than her. Shout out to me when Nike signed her for the contract. I wrote an article that is the biggest ripoff of all time. The deal should have been like 100x. They pay, I think, Devin Booker more than Caitlin Clark. You want to talk about sexism and all that shit? Talk about how they got away with that. Anyhow, I feel for Caitlin. Listen, I love Caitlin Clark. I've loved her now since like junior year in college when I started watching her play basketball. I was all the way through the Angel Reese thing, where Angel Reese was classless in the way she handled beating her the national title. I went back. I followed her every move through the pros, everything. And I will say this loud and clear. Caitlin Clark's popularity has absolutely nothing to do with the color of her skin. Anybody who has actually watched women's basketball or watched basketball and watched Caitlin knows she plays totally different than any woman before her. She's running, she's gunning, passing, pulling up from the logo like a Steph Curry type game. Never seen it. The first time I saw her, I was like, who the fuck is this? And I've watched basically every single Fever game, all her playoff games in college. Since then, nobody plays like her. Nobody. That's why she's so captivating. That's why the attendance records are up. That's why the television records are up. It's all Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark put the WNBA on her back. Caitlin Clark was not in the WNBA. Nobody would be talking about women's basketball. Period. End of story. That's how it goes. Period. Now, race has become a huge story around her, not because of her. She's never commented about it. It's basically her greatness has been co-opted by both sides, left and right. You have a lot of jealous basketball players, pundits, whatever, race baiters, being like, oh, the only reason Caitlin Clark is getting all these endorsements, all this attention, all everything is because she's white. That's bullshit. There's been a ton of white players who were great in the league before her. Nobody cared. Nobody's showing the same attention. Why?
Exactly. He's saying the exact same things I'm saying. Like, it's such a stupid argument saying that it's because she's white. There's been other white players. We don't give a fuck. She plays on a higher level than we've ever seen anyone come into the league. And like what he's saying is 100% spot on. Sure, I'm sure there's people that like her because they're white. But me specifically, like I said, I would be a huge fan of a basketball player if she was as black as Temi Fed Bentley, wore a MAGA hat, and was like, she'd be my new favorite player. I don't care about skin color. It's just Caitlin Clark's incredible to watch. I got sucked into the hype. People were telling me how great she was. I'm like, okay, I'll check her out. I like the story that was behind her, and then sure enough, yeah, watching her play is exciting. And it's fun watching like high-powered point guards do their thing. Like it's like watching Steve Nash and making incredible passes and shooting efficiently, and you don't get that in the WNBA. You just got a bunch of stupid girls trying to throw bricking layups over and over again. It's hard to watch. Anyways.
Why is it Caitlin? Whether color of skin, white players, black, but nobody was like Caitlin. So that's all a bullshit narrative, whether it's jealousy, past gripes, whatever it may be. Not true. Caitlin never once really talked about race. Everyone's talking about her, chap, grabbing her, pulling her, co-opting basically her. Caitlin Clark reminds me in a lot of respects of Larry Bird and Michael Jordan, or greats. Just wants to play basketball.
She reminds me of Tom Brady, the way she handled the media and all the race baiting. Like it was like she's got the maturity of Tom Brady at 22 years old. It's incredible. But then, yeah, then this happened.
Does not want to be the center of a race war in America. And then the Time Magazine Article of the Year. And Caitlin Clark basically says, I want to make it clear, everything I have gotten, I've earned myself. But yes, as a white person, there's white privilege, and I want to elevate this league, and I respect all the black players who have come before me. My truth, I'm comfortable in my skin. Well, what do you know? All the people who are like co-opting this, who aren't real basketball fans, who aren't real Caitlin Clark fans, are like, oh, she got the woke mob got to her. She's now saying her success is because of the skin and she has privilege. First of all, she didn't say she had that. She said she earned everything she got. But what?
Yeah, but then she contradicted herself in the same sentence. She said she earned everything she got, but blah blah blah. This league was built on the back of black players. When that's false, the league has not been on the back of black players. It's been on the back of the NBA and on life support, and like she completely contradicted herself in the same sentence there. So
What do you want Caitlin Clark to do?
to not speak and not even bring up race, that's what we want her to do.
What do you want Caitlin Clark to do? She plays in a league.
To do what she was doing up until this point. But she caved. That's the problem. So right now he's taking a U-turn right here. He's said everything correct up until this point.
That is predominantly African American, and she wants to like maybe show up at work and not have people hate her. She wants the league.
No, she needs to change their mind. They don't like it. Too bad. She's the face of the league. They need to follow her lead. So you got it all wrong. It's not. She shouldn't be the one caving. They're the ones should be caving to her. She's the face. She's the money maker. She can just get up and leave at any time, and then the league sinks. They should be like practically worshiping her. She's going to be bringing them more money. So the league should be like, whatever you say goes. We're nothing without you. But the league doesn't recognize that. The league's not thankful for her popularity. No, they're just like, no, you need to fit in here. She doesn't need to fit in with everyone. She's the trendsetter. She's the, like... So yeah, I'm starting to disagree with them here.
To be successful, the more successful, more stars, the better it is for her and everybody in the league. Like this backlash of like Caitlyn turned on the league and Caitlyn is woke and Caitlyn is this. You fuckers are crazy, and that's what I hate.
I don't think they're not crazy. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to continue to watch Caitlyn, but I'm not going to be mad at people that want to leave because we're sick and tired of this. Nobody gets a pass. I can see it through the eyes of Megan. I can see it both ways. Like, nobody gets a pass for this nonsense. You're going to speak insanity, we're putting you into the same group. So I'm not mad at people for saying, I'm not going to bitch at people for saying we're done here. Because I don't blame them. Because I'm sick of living in clown world too. And I don't like it when these role models cave into this shit. And now they're going to poison the minds of young children. Like, this is a bigger deal than you think. Now, once again, I'm not going to boycott her games because it's just going to be a hypocrite. If I got to boycott Caitlin Clark, then I guess I got to boycott every single movie. I can't watch a Quentin Tarantino film ever again. I'm like, it's just, no, just boycotting is stupid. Okay, you basically better just shut yourself off from all forms of entertainment if you're going to boycott Caitlin Clark because there's a lot worse. Jim Carrey is a lot worse. Quentin Tarantino is a lot worse. Like, so where are you really drawing the line? So, but I can understand, but I still can understand where people are coming from. So I think this is where I'm disagreeing with him a little bit here.
This, for Caitlyn, has never been about politics, never been about race. It's been about fucking being the best basketball player, female player on the planet, and getting everybody into women's sports and women's basketball. Everybody around her made it about a race war, and she is in a no-win situation. No win. What? She didn't.
No, she's in a win situation. She can either leave the league, be herself, and stick to her guns, and only play basketball and only speak about basketball. Tom Brady and all these guys were all in the middle of when the NFL was doing their communist agenda. Tom Brady didn't cave. I know the center on the Steelers at the time did not cave, and he was the only one to walk onto the field and fucking stand for the national anthem. Like, you're still living in a free country. You can still do whatever you want. You don't have to cave whatever's popular, whatever the league wants you to do. So you're saying that she should just be a slave and not have an open mind, or at least keep her thoughts to herself. She has to be No, she doesn't have to be the savior of racism. She doesn't have to do any of that. She could just play basketball. That's what we want her to do. Just play basketball. So he's not understanding like the whole situation here.
Say anything that inflammatory. It's the first time she ever spoke, and everyone's like, who?
No, it's not a. She wins by not bowing down to the left and keeping her fan base. That's how she wins. Like, I would like to debate this guy. Like, he's got it all wrong right here.
Supported her before. Again, fake fans, not basketball fans.
I'm a real fan and I'm still going to watch her. So you're speaking to not everybody. It's like I'm on both sides of the table. I do think I do think MAGA is overreacting. But at the same time, like, that's fine if they want to. I don't blame them. But me personally, yes, I'm a real sports fan. I love watching basketball. I'm going to continue to watch her play, despite what her political beliefs are or what her stance is on race. I'm just, as long as she's not, like, kneeling for the anthem, wearing, like, Fidel Castro t-shirts, and, like, then, as long as she's not doing that, then, like, we're good. That's the way I look at it. I'm not going to, she's 22 years old. She's dumb. I was dumb when I was 22 as well. I used to support Barack Obama and all that shit. I thought Barack Obama was great, and like we were all stupid at one point.
Like people using her for a race war now are mad. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. If you worked in an environment like she works in, where the majority of
If I worked in an environment I would do anything I could to piss off, because they're not gonna like you no matter what. Like, this is where he's not understanding it. These psychopaths aren't gonna like her no matter what. So just egg them on even more. Fuck it. Just piss them off even more. That's what I'd wish she'd do. I said I wish there was a WNBA player that was like wearing a MAGA hat, bashing all the fucking questionable women in the league, and she'd be my favorite player. So he's got this part all wrong right here.
favorite coworkers are African American, have a slant, a view, have been through things you've never been through. Yeah, you want to get along. You want to elevate them all. While at the same time be like, I earned everything I got, motherfucker, which is what she said and what she has done. So I don't know what people are mad at Caitlyn. I hate when people do. They co-op somebody who is not on your side, never said they're on your side, never want to stand for what you're standing for.
She said the word white privilege. Do you understand that that word is just an insane buzzword made up by the left, and we absolutely hate it? I guess you're not all there. I guess you're not clued in on the woke left. That's my only thing with this guy. I guess you just don't understand that we're fed up. 70% of Americans went to the polls and said, enough with clown world. We're done with it. We want to go back to normalcy again. Enough with this woke shit. This guy needs a lecture.
Beginning, they're just being them. And that's what Caitlyn has done from the jump. So anyone who's mad at Caitlin Clark right now for saying she wants to elevate the league, she respects the players that came before them and know that they put in all the work that allows her to be in a professional league. Yes, that allows her to be in a professional league. If you have a problem with that, you were never a Caitlin Clark fan, and you're part of the problem too.
But yeah, but that's what made people a fan of her to begin with. That she was middle America, Catholic, good role model for kids. I've said that from the beginning. It's actually more of that than her basketball skills. It really is. It's where she's from middle America, Catholic. Seems like something that you can finally take your kids to. Finally, someone that your kids can look up to. That is the main reason. It's not just because she's a fantastic player. It really is due to who she is and how she was brought up. And now that's all been flushed down the toilet. And now look, the fan base is gone. They really don't. That's just how it is. But me, yeah, again, like I'm still gonna watch her play. I'm still gonna be a fan for now. We'll see. It's just I've already been accustomed to all this shit. I watch NFL. Well, I used to watch NBA a little bit. I'm really starting to watch less of that now. But no, I watch movies. I watch sitcoms. I watch shows that have woke people on it. It's just the way it is. I learned this lesson years ago. Just don't make yourself miserable and only don't draw a line in the sand. Don't ever do that. I've learned that lesson. Don't draw a line in the sand and ruin friendships or ruin things that you like just because they don't agree with your political opinion. It's just life is too short. You know what I mean? Like, try to enjoy as many things as you can. Don't, oh, I can never watch a Star Wars movie ever again because they got a woke actor in it, or what? George Lucas is a fucking SJW. Ruin Star Wars. Don't let it ruin it. Just don't go down that hole. Don't let politics control your life. But at the same time, people have the right to be mad, and I completely understand. I'm just as sick as the woke nonsense as the other person, so. Even though I'm not going to be giving up on her, like, I'm basically going to be like him. I'm just going to keep on watching. I'm not going to hold it against her, but at the same time, I totally understand it. Caitlyn deserves what she's getting right now. She does. She needs to surround herself with smarter people. They got the NBA Cup going on right now. Yeah, I've got the OKC Houston game on mute right now. I'm watching Van Vliet play. He's a former Raptor championship team. He's playing on Houston. Yeah, that's Van Vliet right there. Oh, I know. I know modern day entertainment does suck, but even if you go back and watch, like I said, like Jim Carrey, you're never gonna watch a Jim Carrey movie again. He's like super woke. You're not gonna go back and watch Ace Ventura ever again. Like, not saying that's a just an example. Yes, Principal, and everything has to be politicized now. But yeah, the mainstream media just always sucks these athletes into it and starts questioning them, sneaking in questions about race, and they get them warmed up with the interview, and then they kind of jam it in there, trying to get you to say something. Yeah, young people shouldn't look up to celebrities, but athletes are something that is a good role model because it encourages exercise. You want your kids to exercise, get out and have a hobby. You want them to you'd rather see them get into sports than into drugs or video games. You want to see them productive. You want to see them healthy. It decreases the chance of obesity. Like, sports athletes can be great role models for kids if they're into it. But yeah, but yeah, like normal celebrities, yes, then there's not much. Unless your kid wants to be an actor and is into acting and stuff, then maybe. But sports athletes can be great role models for kids. But you're saying yes, like go to the gym, do outdoor stuff. But yes, but that's what sports athletes can help encourage. And they also encourage, like, good eating habits and stuff. But now, if you're a parent, do you really want Caitlin Clark to be a role model for your kid now? She's now, you know, Mom, what's white privilege? Am I privileged for my skin color? Like, can you imagine your kid asking you that? Just, ugh. So he's not understanding the big picture. I don't know if he's street smart as far as like that kind of shit goes, but it's not good. That's the kind of bullshit that they teach in schools that hopefully Donald Trump will clean up in the United States. Hopefully Linda McMahon can clean up the educational system and stop teaching kids weird stuff like this. Oh god, the trailer for the new Snow White movie looks awful. Oh yeah, they keep doing different iterations of Snow White. Yeah, super lame. If you would have showed me that trailer, I'd be like, did that come out like a few years ago or something? Like, who cares? I wouldn't even know if it was a new movie. Oh yeah, movies nowadays, forget about it. Just god awful. Well, you can still watch sports like at 7 o'clock in the evening when the sun goes down in the wintertime. You're not going to be outside playing basketball, so why not watch it? All right, I got to get going. You guys have an amico day. Yeah, some of these hot shots, it's like, you're not a true Caitlyn fan and all this. Like, oh, wow, aren't you special showing your fucking... Yeah, I don't like it if there's people trying to talk down to people that are angry with her. Nope, she deserves the backlash. And hopefully that will encourage her just to at least just stay quiet. Just let's stick to ball. And hopefully that's just the path that it goes down. Let's just quiet everything down, stick to ball. And then it shouldn't affect her fan base too much. Time heals. But now Legend of Nelda is a fanboy of arm wrestling. That's great. All right, you guys have an amico day, including you. Yoda! Yoda! I have an idea, guys. You. And even you, Yoshi. Have an amico day, everybody.